What's up, YouTube? Back with another survival video. Finally, I plan on doing this a lot more. Okay, so the reason I've been inactive on my channel lately is because I've been dealing with real life stuff. Like I'm in a cast right now. I just had surgery on the 15th, which was 6 days ago. Yeah, 6 days ago. But anyways, that aside, basically in this video I'm gonna be showing like how. Basically, this video is just gonna be for those people who still kind of like struggle with saving money and stuff like that. But it's gonna be more than saving money, if you know what I'm saying. Like, basically, what I'm doing right now is this video is gonna be how to save money and how to manage your money. That's the first two things. The second major thing is the team freeze / Sentry freeze that I didn't. No, let me rephrase. So basically, I did the team freeze in the terminal video, but I'm gonna be explaining it more in this video, like fully, thoroughly explaining it, so people who don't understand it can understand it more. I'm also gonna be doing like spawn traps again, why not? And just how to find your own strategy, you know? Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna be doing a map that I know not everybody has, but like, it's gonna be a map that I can do the team freeze early on, because all these maps is gonna make this video a little too long. Boardwalk, my personal favorite map. Let's get into it. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. So I'm trying to at least get the word out that I'm streaming. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. I'm just putting in the game category. That's all I need to do. All right. Now, first tip. Let the game start and see. If you're playing solo, don't never do this in co-op. But if you're playing solo, see what bonus you start off with. Kill streak, headshot. If you know you can't get that, you gotta get 4 headshots and 4 kills without getting shot. You can't get that at the same time on this map because it's way too open. If you don't like what you got, restart the game. See what you got. Headshot rampage. That's way easier to get. Now, a second tip. Always start off your game knifing enemies. Solo and co-op. Always start off knifing enemies, so they don't hit you with their gun anymore. Or you don't have to do it on the first wave. Like if you want to get your headshots, go ahead and do that. Or get your bonuses in general, go ahead and do that. But always at least try to start off knifing all the enemies. Another tip. If you have 4 enemies left and you have a rampage, let all the enemies get together before you kill them. Because rampage is the time limit one. 4,000 nice start off. Alright, now money management tip. I noticed a lot of people, they like to buy like assault rifles and stuff, and that grinds my gears, like seriously. I mean, I see people buy like the ACR, the AK, the FAD. These are all guns that the enemies drop. You can just wait until you get those. But now starting guns, a good starting gun would be P90 or the MP7. I'm gonna go with the P90. Or if you want an assault rifle, if you really want one, go for the Titan 95. It's a 3-round burst. It's really good. Kill streak and rampage. You already know how to get kill streak. 4 kills without getting shot. You may need to camp for this, but you don't have to. You don't want to. You also don't have to use your P90 or what you're starting to early if you don't want to. But just try your best to get all your bonuses. Nice. Alright, look, $11,000. Wave 2. Most people have this kind of money at like wave 20. Even less than this at wave 20. Okay, now, another thing. Don't never buy pointless things from here. Like, just to buy, like, RPG, riot shield, constant body armor. Don't do that. Now, if you want, you can get your frags, your flashes, your clays, and your C4 early. That's what you need. Now I'm on a DLC map. The jug waves, you gotta understand the jug waves. Just like Terminal, the jug waves on this map are 4, 9, 14, 19. Those are the first 5. Is that 5? 4, 9, 14. No, first 4. After that, it's 24. Then after 24, it's every 4 waves. So 24, 28, 32. 36, 40, etc. Okay.
Enemy attack dogs near your position. Be advised they are carrying explosives.
Alright, now I'm gonna show you the camping example. Throw grenades if you need to. If you get a starting gun on DLC map, I recommend saving it for a 4 because that's the drug wave. Ah, he backed up. If you need to camp a lot, go ahead, do that. Always be careful doing this though, because when they hit you with that gun up there, obviously that's a lot of damage. Let's see if I can get this. Probably gonna lose it. But no, no. Is he in final thing? Yes, he is. Okay. Now, also time management. I forgot to say that, time management too. If you know you need to do stuff, just try your best to save the last enemy. Like I'm doing right now. Since he has a shotgun, I can go really far and not have to worry about him shooting. But this is the first trap on this map. If you ever get this map, or have this map, this is the first spawn spot right here. Right at the lifeguard house thing. I don't know. I never go to the beach. I don't know what it's called, but Jug Clay Freeze is right here. I'm gonna show you how to use that. It's actually really helpful. Okay, here's the single spot. If you remember from the terminal video, place 2 C4 on top of each other, then nothing can explode it, and place the claymore right here. Now you can use this last enemy to check and see if the enemies are hitting with their guns, which they are for me. You're gonna be placing a claymore in this spot until wave 24. This just kills one or two of the stray dogs that come out of here. Also, always remember, like, they spawn depending on where you're standing. So basically, you stand right here. Nice. The reason we saved the P90 is because of the heli that comes in this wave. If you want, you can really knife the dogs. They also count towards the enemies now. Okay, you have to wait for the jug now. The jug spot is right here. Right in front of this truck. So you just stay prone here until the jug gets close and starts, like, you'll notice the jug trying to shoot you but not actually being able to shoot you. You gotta be careful in this spot though. This one's like the not so effective jug spots. Alright, see, that's simple. 16,000 wave 4. Go back, place your traps, re-up on supplies. Always try to stick like to not buying unnecessary guns. Like if you want the ACR, the AK-47, the F80, just wait for the enemies to drop them. It's not gonna take that long. This spot you can preset, but sometimes they shoot it. They shoot the C4 right here. I mean the Claymore. But you can preset it like this. Take out the heli. You can either check it out, or before you do that, go buy your sleight of hand care package. I forgot to show the jug clay freeze, but basically you're gonna get the jug right here, always coming from this direction, and place the claymore right here, and run away from that spot, in a specific angle of the lake. Don't run away over here. That's gonna make the jug like just go in that direction. Run away to over here, so the jug will stay in that direction. He'll shoot the He'll just be trying to shoot the claymore basically.
Care package ready for delivery. Care package on the way.
Now you can take out the heli if you need to.
Hostiles neutralized.
Alright. Always get your sleight of hand care package as early as possible. Okay, if you get something like this, this is something you can't really get without explosives. Like quad K, you cannot get without explosives. But if you get something like this and the enemies are still hitting you, use this opportunity to knife them. Since you don't have a kill streak to lose, just use this opportunity to knife them. And the reason I'm shooting them once and then stabbing, I shoot one of them once and then start stabbing, it's for the 100% accuracy. You get an extra $225. I mean, I know that's not much, but it's something. Always be careful doing this, because they can, on the health I'm on right now, they can one hit me.
That's all of them. Nice work, team.
Alright, now I don't care about my money right now. So don't do this into a lower weight. I mean, unless you're doing a test game, never call in teams on low weights. Unless you're doing a test game. I'm gonna repeat that. Never call in teams on low waves unless you're doing a test game where you just want to see where they drop. Okay. So see like you want to freeze the teams over here basically, but you're not sure what the helicopter drops over here. Call in the teams early. That's how you see. That's how you see where they spawn at. They spawn right here. Okay, I'm gonna get more into this on wave 19. Nice break rampage. Go ahead and do knife him. If you get knife pick and kill streak, don't just do the kill streak. Don't worry about knifing them. As you can see, they stopped shooting with their guns. Damn, I almost got it. It's fine though. And the reason I say never call in turns on low A's, they have no health at all. They're going to die. It's not an if thing. They are going to die on low A's. They have the same amount of health the enemies have at this wave. But their health doesn't increase the more you call them in. So if you're doing the map where like it's pretty hard and you feel like you need teams, you can call them in on low waves, but don't let me pause. Don't do it every single wave. I would say do it like every 2 waves if you just want their health to increase. So basically, like, if I call them in now, and call them in again on wave 7, if they die, they're gonna have more health than the enemies are gonna have. But them still being outnumbered and on still low health, they're still going to die. But say I call them in every 2 waves till like wave 40. They're gonna have way more health than enemies have. They're gonna be basically better than enemies at that point. I mean, they already are, but they're gonna be enemies aren't gonna be able to do anything. You know, they might kill one or two of them because it's still wave 40. They're still pretty low on health. But like wave 100, you're not gonna have to worry about that. Let me unpause. This is also an example of like the teams going out there and dying. That might be something you don't want. I know that's something I don't want. That's what the team freeze is here for. He's guaranteed to die this next wave. Rampage. Okay. For this part, you can do one or two things. You can either just camp, or you can run out. If you're confident enough, you can just run out, because, you know, Rampage is the time limit thing. So you can just run out and start killing enemies as quickly as possible, which I'm about to do right now. And also just throw a grenade up there. They spawn over there. It might not hit them, but it might. It didn't hit them. I'm waiting for the enemies to get close together.
Neutralized. Rearm if you need to.
27,000 on wave 9 basically. Remember, place your claymore. I'll always do this before, like, on the 30-second time limit. Never wait until it's too late. Till you know it's too late. Buy ammo if you need to. If you don't, then don't. I mean, if you don't, then yeah. If you don't, then don't do it. Save your money. Nice. Now I'm gonna show the example of this jug spot with 2 jugs. Cause on DLC maps, except for offshore, on the DLC maps with this jug strategy, this jug schedule, there's never gonna be more than 2 jugs, except for the map offshore. It's gonna be 4 jugs. Basically, when there's 2 jugs, you just flash this one and wait a few seconds for this other one. And then you start heading down here. If you don't wait a few seconds, the second one is gonna come from this direction. Come down these stairs right here. And there's basically nothing you can do after that point. Okay, kind of spot to stand up in where both of them won't be shooting you. At this point, if you want to, you can buy your first Sentry now. Which I'm going. I only do this on this map because, like, if I get kill streak, I always stay in the house, and sometimes they do like to come from the back way, which is why you actually need teams on this map early. Which is why I'm going to be doing the team field on wave 19. Alright, Sentry replacement. Now, I know there's going to be one person out here that just goes and places a Sentry gun right here. I would leave the worst hate comment ever if somebody does that. Place your Sentry gun where the enemies can't, they'll still destroy it. But like, where they're least likely to destroy it, if you get what I mean. So like right here, for example. And go ahead and start the wave. I started right here so they don't spawn in here. If you start the wave in the house, they're
Enemy
gonna
troops
spawn in
incoming.
that room over there. I probably should have bought ammo. I wasn't thinking it through. Oh, see, that's what I mean. All right, time to go buy ammo.
Good job.
If you wonder why I jump every time I run, is because like it doesn't reset your sprint time. Like for example, running like that, it resets your sprint time. You can run for the unlimited time if you keep jumping. But don't like spam A like not A but like the jumping like this.
Hostiles approaching your AO.
Don't do that. Just time it basically. Like wait like a half a second between each jump. Now they might not come behind. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes they'll go right there, but like they'll just end up coming upstairs. I don't know why, but they do it. If you get flashed, try to hide immediately. Cause when you get flashed, you not even mostly, you're going to die in 2 bullets if you get shot. It's the absolute worst with the FAD soldiers.
They're done. Good work, gentlemen.
I'm pretty sure it's wait till the start of chemical agents or dogs. Not the starter dogs, but our dogs coming on this wave.
Team, chemical agents have been detected
Yep.
in your area.
Okay, since I got knife streak, I can go out and run and jump. Knife, I mean. Now, be careful doing it with the chemical agents, because as you know, every time you get hit by the smoke, it slows you down. Also, be careful with knifing the gun, as you saw on the side just now. That's why I bought the Sentry gun. If you're doing knife straight, never try to let the dog jump on you, because when you have to break the dog's neck, for some reason it resets the knife straight. I don't know why, but it does.
Hostiles neutralized. Rearm if you need to. Be advised, enemy forces are moving.
One of two
chemical
things, you
bullets
can
near your
either
position.
camp or you can make this wave go by faster. I'm gonna choose option B. This also isn't the best money saving map, so just a heads that this isn't really the best money saving map. But still, this is another. I chose this map because like since this isn't the best money saving map for the maps that basically prevents you from saving money. That's the maps you got to best like manage your money on.
That's
If you
the
get what I
last of
mean.
them. Good job.
Now before the jug wave starts, I'm gonna choose a pro gamer move and refill on supplies. I'm also gonna refill on ammo after the jug wave. I'm gonna be over here when I kill the heli.
Team, enemy air support is headed in from all directions. Find cover.
That was a good trap. It seemed like it
Tactics near
wasn't
your
good because I
position.
had
Be
no
advised,
bonuses.
they are carrying explosives. Be advised, heavily armored task forces are being deployed to the enemy.
The reason I'm not buying frag grenades is because you don't really need them on this map till wave 19. Well, not even wave 19, like until you start doing TNTs. But even then, you don't even need grenades for some maps. Perfect. Trap setup. Kill the heli, buy ammo. Repeat.
All enemy contacts eliminated.
You can buy your LMG whenever you want to, but like just try to stay in the cycle, not buying your guns. Like not buying pointless guns. That's the number one way that you waste money in this game. I'm gonna repeat that. That's the number one way you waste money in this game. By buying pointless guns over and over again.
Multiple contacts inbound.
That's the way I have saved 45,000 by having 2 guns, 1 sentry gun, buying traps, all that stuff. Buying traps, buying explosives for traps, and doing traps, and aiming for my bones. Wait when they get together.
They're falling back. Check equipment and ammo.
If you have a close by gun, like in your camping spot, which I unfortunately don't, you could trade. Basically, you could keep another gun with full ammo right beside you, basically. But only do that if it's right in your camping spot. In the future video, I'm gonna show you how to have multiple guns on the ground. It's not gonna count as like multiple gun cheating, because technically you still have only 2 guns. Like in your inventory, like you switch guns, you still have 2 guns. I'm gonna show that in the future video. I'm gonna show that on resistance. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, which you obviously just saw. When you're doing knife strike, try to stay in the vicinity where they won't spawn, like respawn where you place your claymore at. Because sometimes they already walk over there or just spawn there. Either way, it's annoying. I've lost money because of that just now.
That's the last of them. Good job.
Also remember, never do knife streak. Never, only, basically, what I'm trying to say is don't do knife streak on FAD soldiers. Because the claymore thing, where it just one hit them with the knife, that stops working on FAD soldiers.
Be aware, tangos reported to have C4 strapped to their chests.
I'm sniffing it like my earpiece popping. That's how I fix it. I don't know how it works, but that's just how I fix it. If you need to let your rampage go down, don't be scared to do so. Take any kind of route you need to take to not die. Make it be more about, make it be about getting money, but more about not dying. Be one of those GTA 5 people online that kills you and run away. Do that. Make it more about, like I said, just make it about getting money, but also make it more about not dying. Cause technically, you lose your stuff value, you got to pay another 4,000 really early to buy another one. If you want to keep the 100% active, you just wait for all 4 enemies to get together. If you're in a situation like I'm in right now, where you get nice straight and rampage and you have to wait. Quickly. Okay.
That's all of us. Nice work, team. Team, chemical agents have been detected in your area.
Okay, the chemical agents, I don't know why, but they always come from back here. So this place a claymore too.
Eliminated.
Okay, we're doing a team freeze on this wave. I have enough money. Oh, my controller died. That's unfortunate. Okay, had to switch controllers. Hopefully this one lasts long enough. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay. All right.
Intel shows multiple enemy wings in your airspace.
Whoa. Control almost failed.
Vicinity recommend you keep your distance over.
Okay, now here, I'm gonna show you one thing I like doing. Yeah, there's 4 enemies left. Now I have to save 1 jug, so I can't promise that I'm going to 100% get this. But I'll try to get the kill streak. But I have to save a jug because I don't want to do this with the heli alive. The thing is, I do to try to get a kill quick. He won't. He just scared me. I hate it. Okay, now at this point they're just playing. Okay, now kill streak or not, if you need to run away, flash. I'm really going to actually try to get this. I'm going to have to kill both of the helis while not being killed by the Zerg. I mean, not shot, not killed, but like not being shot by the Zerg. Which way you going, bro? No, 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 no. Okay, this part is gonna be really difficult. I'm not even gonna be mad if I lose it, cause I still have $78,000. But I have to get him over here. Then get him back to the get him to the claymore spot without him shooting me. All right, watching the map, watching the map, watching the map. Ah, it didn't work. It depends on your angle. You have to place in a specific angle. Because once he starts shooting it, like he's never gonna move off of it. There we go. All right. Now that you're done with this, or when you get done with this, you fill on flashes if you need to.
Sentry gun ready for
Get
deployment.
your second sentry gun. Go place your traps. By 24, you don't have to on 24, but by this time you need to start setting 2 C4s. But after 24, you need to set 2 C4. Starting on 36, that's when you start placing 3. 44, you start placing 4, etc. Till you get to the point where you gotta start placing 10. Alright, now, the 10 freeze. Let me go where I'm at the sentry gun before I continue that sentence. Okay, the 10 freeze. What is it, you may ask when I say that? Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. The team's freezing, basically. Now, I know a lot of you have played Survival and like you've always hated how like the teams go to a certain spot you just do not want them to go into, and they die. Like the example they set on wave, well, that 6, where one of them went out here and immediately died. The team freeze prevents that. Basically, you have a wall right here. You have a wall. They spawn. You saw they dropped right here. You have a wall right there. You have a wall right there, a wall right there, and a wall right there, and then a wall right there, and there. Now you have that wall. That means the teams aren't gonna move past said wall. But you may not know how to set up the wall. So now I'm gonna show you how to set up the wall. And this is how you do this on every single map. Okay? It's not the same way on every single map, but it just depends on how you do it. This is how you create the wall. It is going to require sentry guns. You cannot do this without sentry guns. There is no mod or hack that can allow you to do this without sentry guns. Well, there might be like maybe a mod that you can do the freeze them, but like, I mean, this is the non-modern way. Wall number 1.
Sentry gun offline. Sentry gun offline.
Now, for the remainder of this game that I'm in, no matter what, the teams will not move past this spot. No matter Like, say I want them to come over here to come shoot the jug, they would not move past this spot because I destroyed the sentry guns right here. I guess it's something just with like the game coding or something. Or Activision just did it on purpose. They wanted people to find it out. I don't know. But the teams will not move past that sentry gun. Now, right here. So even when they're here, even when the sentry guns are still here, the teams will not move past it. Now that's destroyed, they will never move past it. Wall number 2.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Wall number 3. This works for solo and co-op, by the way.
Sentry gun offline. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
And don't worry, the money that you're spending, you're just gonna earn that right back. Especially on maps like Terminal, when you do the team freeze, that's one of the most expensive team freezes in the game. You're just gonna earn that money right back, because Terminal is one of the most money-making maps in the game. Resistance is the most money-making map strategy. Resistance is the most money-making map in the game. That's the way you can get over 1 million. That was wall number 4. And my controller batteries are low again. I don't know how. It just said 4 bars, but okay. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna put my other controller on charger. For when this one dies.
Ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Wall number 5, and this is the final wall. Now, considering this wall spot is so big, you're gonna have to like mark where you placed the sentry gun, or remember where you placed it. But the easiest way to remember is shooting bullets right where the last sentry gun was.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
When you know you only need one more sentry gun, you can, if you buy another one, you go ahead and place that where it needs to be placed. Place the other one where it needs to be placed. Okay, the walls are officially done. Now, for the remainder of this game, the teams, well, it depends on where you call them in. Like, if you call them in somewhere else, they're not going to be able to come into this area. But you call them in right here, for the remainder of this game, they're not going to be able to move outside of this area. So you might saw what I've done. Like, I purposely didn't destroy Sentry right here, so they could come into the camp spot with me. Also, by this time, you can also buy your first LMG. If you get your starting gun, I would just recommend replacing the other gun, buying whatever LMG you want.
ready
I'm
for
gonna show you
deployment.
example one of how effective the wall is first. Sergeant LeBlanc, Private Navarre, Private Belleville. See how they're not moving to me? Even if they're focusing on Jugs, these two are not shooting, so they should be able to move over here. Now, when I go into the area where the wall, like where they could get to me, and not have to go outside the wall to get to me, they're gonna move. Watch this. Like if I stand right here, for example, they start moving. Now, if I stop, if I go outside the wall, they stop moving and go back in. They start moving again. Also, excuse me, for this part you actually need the frag grenades, because you need to like, you don't want to have you don't want to have riot teams too close to the door, because when they do their melee animation, you know they're gonna sometimes they get down when they do their melee animation. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you might have to push them. Sometimes you can just use your frag grenades. Okay, now no matter where I go, unless I go into the back over there, they're not gonna move. When you start killing these jugs, don't get too close to them, because it'll take the focus off the kill one and start shooting you.
They're done. Good work, gentlemen.
Now let's see how much better the teams do being frozen opposed to how
Enemy
good
forces
they would
heading your
do
way.
not being frozen. And I just got disconnected from Xbox Live. That's nice. And mind you, we're still on a low wave, long wave, funny. They can still die pretty easily. But because they're frozen, they do really good. Oh, shit. When you're in FAD soldiers, you never wanna rush, cause those I don't know what it is with them, but like I always die trying to rush.
Enemy forces inbound. Get ready.
I guess it's just the FADs. I don't know, but they're a lot more powerful than the other soldiers. I mean, obviously not the juggernauts, but the other normal soldiers, SCR guys, AK guys, MP5 guys. Some point in time, you might need it. Like if you feel like it's still too hard, feel free to use the airstrike. Airstrikes are pretty good in this spot, especially because like the AC-130 is so high in the air, it really doesn't matter like where he is. The airstrike isn't really gonna be bad.
Enemy forces eliminated. Good work, team.
I have plenty. If you think you have plenty of ammo, like, not even, if you know you have plenty of ammo for the next wave, just try to use all that ammo before you have to reload. I have enough ammo for this next wave without reloading.
Hostiles approaching your AO.
I know I'm not the only one that saw that just now.
They're done. Good work, gentlemen.
And as you can see, I'm slowly earning the money back.
Be advised, enemy forces are moving chemical elements near your position.
One of them somehow got over here. It's fine if somebody's over here. It doesn't really affect anything, but I don't know how it got over here. For the sake of showing how effective this is, I'm gonna go all the way to wave 28. Cause it's a special starting spot for these chemical agents. Basically a different strategy for the chemical agent wave, which are always third normal waves. When the chemical agents are here, that's how you know on DLC maps that the next wave is the third wave. I'm gonna repeat that. When it's on DLC maps like Boardwalk, Terminal, Oasis, Sanctuary, Foundation, all that. When there's chemical agents, that's how you know the next wave is drug wave. Starting on 23. When there's a chemical agent, that's how you know the next wave is drug wave.
Enemy forces eliminated. Good work, team.
Being that they're in the house, even though there's two of them, they can still survive this next wave.
Intel shows multiple enemy overwatches in your airspace. Attack dogs
I was distracted for a second.
your vicinity recommend you keep your distance over. Be advised, ground forces are being deployed by the enemy.
He's in final stand. Wow, okay. This is why I don't use this controller. Let me get the other one. Hopefully it's charged enough to go to wave 28. Says it's full battery. I have trouble believing that. Okay, being that there's 3 helicopters, I'm not gonna be going outside to kill them. So at this point, you can start finding spots to kill the helis, like inside of houses and stuff, like this one right here. You can go at this. I did not know that.
They're done. Good work, gentlemen.
I forgot to set that a trap there, didn't I? I tend to do that. Never do that when you're playing. I tend to do that. I'm gonna set it after this wave. From this point on, there's gonna be a dog wave on the first normal wave at the jugs.
Enemy attack dogs near your
There's
position.
gonna be
Be
like
advised, they are carrying
3 or 4
explosives.
dogs. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 dogs. Damn, I tried to save them. Can't always save them on the low waves. I tell you that much.
That's all of them. Nice work, team.
In the time of me recording this YouTube video, I'm live on Twitch right now. So for the people that's on my Twitch stream right now, after this, I'm gonna let my controller charge up for a little while, and I'm gonna be doing an actual, like, a real game with no commentary.
Be advised, large enemy force inbound. Recommend you get dug in. Over.
That's why he's one of my favorite ride guys. He always survives longer than everyone else for some reason. My absolute favorite is the ride guy named Philippi. I've told the story 100 times. I'm not gonna tell it again. I'll tell it again one day, but basically he saved my life one day. Like, not how you think. Like, he really saved my life. Okay, now this is the chemical wave. For this one, since the chemical age is always come from over there,
Be advised, enemy
you have to
forces
stay
are
over here
moving
for a little
chemical
bit.
elements near your position.
Just so that, like, most of them be over here. You can also throw a flash over there for the enemies over there. At that point, you can run away. Please don't die. Please don't die. Yes.
All enemy contacts eliminated.
Did I place the claymores? No, I did not. I bet you I did, but the end was destroyed though. Cause I could have sworn I did.
Team, enemy air support
This is up to you, but I like the time I flash based on jug music. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't feel like explaining it, and I'm gonna stutter if I try to explain it. But I like the time I doing that, flashing that jug based on the music, based on what the music is. Alright, that's it. Money management, how to save money. Team Free is explaining. Spawn traps. And that's it, basically. I feel like I forgot something. I was supposed to do Team Free, Spawn traps, money management. Oh yeah, where to place the sentries. I did that too. Okay. I might have said something else that I didn't do. But whatever I said, I most likely meant like basically sentry gun placement, because I see a lot of people place sentry guns in retarded spots. I kid you not, I will go to resistance right now and show a spot where I've seen somebody place a sentry gun before. Well, what would you rather do? Tell me in the comment section. What would you rather do? Would you rather have the sentry gun right here, or right here, or right here, or right here? In my opinion, I'd rather have it right here. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. The people in my Twitch stream, thank you for watching. I'm gonna let my controller charge up a little bit, and then I'm gonna start another real game. I don't know what map I'm doing yet, but we'll figure that out when I stream again. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for watching.